Hi YouTube, what up? It's me, I'm back. Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am an Ascension Master, Master Healer, and a Divine Guide. I am the one who brought about the Ascension. Okay, I activated pyramids, I did all kinds of mind-blowing stuff. I am not your typical run-of-the-mill anything else you will ever see. So keep your mind open, right? Your heart open, and judgment at bay, because it will only affect you. If you are interested in finding out what all that means, I have everything on my channel, 555 by the way. So check out the playlist on my channel and most of the videos on my channel, and you will wake up, you will ascend, you will see what's coming your way, you will see what the ascension meant and what I had to do, and even the crazy twin flame journey too, right? Which I cannot hide or deny. But I do have a message for all of you, okay? Whenever I do Ascension Path videos, for some reason, y'all don't want to hear it, yet I'm the one who brought about the Ascension. I don't know about you all, but I'd be damn into what I had to say about that stuff. Because a lot of times, and over the last 2 years, a lot of us didn't understand this Ascension. Even I didn't understand the Ascension fully. But I can tell you, I have hurt more than anything in this world during this ascension. I have almost died. It is not a joke, okay? It's not to be feared, but it is to be respected, right? Do you mock God in any way? I won't, okay? I did because I didn't take it seriously, and my twin flame journey was one hell of a journey that was very, very, very hard on me. Very hard on me. To this day, it still hurts me. Still hurting me to this day. You guys don't know how serious this ascension is. A majority of the population is not taking it that seriously, unfortunately. And again, it's not about fear. It's about respect. If you were truly in Judgment Day, which you are, which is what the Bible calls Judgment Day. However, I tell you that is not a correct title. God does not judge. Okay, this is coming up for a reason. We are measured by what is in our heart. Okay, I had a life review already. So did my twin flame, because of what happened during the twin flame journey. We had ours pretty much publicly. I knew when we were going through it. I could feel it. And they clearly told me my heart was easy to read and his was not. When that went down, you guys, we switched timelines because basically his soul was being held captive, and I had to fight for 9 months to set it free. That is true. Once it was set free, we switched back to timelines. He was supposed to unite to twin flames. He did not. The timeline could not be on pause anymore for him. Okay? Cannot be anymore. We went back into where we should be. Okay? Ish. There is tower moments that will continue to hit. I cannot help that. If I could change that, I would. Right? I can't force somebody to love me. I'm sorry. The message that they have for today is that we are finally going into where we should have been. So right when that happened, we were meant to go into a karma clearing phase. Right? The twin flames were supposed to unite. We were supposed to bring down Christ's light through my twin flame and I, and unite all the twin flames. It's going to be beautiful. It was the most beautiful feeling in the world. And he denied it. And then we were going into the karmic cycle cleanse. Again, timeline shifted. We had to put that on hold. Well, now we are back, and we felt that timeline shift. It physically affected us all. But here's their message. Okay, this is from the gods, from Zeus. He's saying, changes may not be easy for all. We must remember we are not just here to help ourselves. Karma is being restored. One will always reap what they sow. Planetary alignments are here to cleanse and help cleanse karma. It's part of the great purge. Let karma clearing begin. Okay? So individual and collective whole, karma clearing is beginning. Right? A while ago, I talked about Judgment Day. What is Judgment Day? Because I was the one bringing about these things. I saw how Jesus died and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, what does all this mean? What is Judgment Day? And Spirit told us what Judgment Day was. Judgment Day is not God standing above you going, oh, you suck. Look what you did. But you're going to feel it. Because we reap everything that we sow. And that's what they said. It is karma based. We reap what we sow. Which is why my whole life I wouldn't be a cheater. I was very careful to hurt people. Looking back, I can always see instances where I was the oddball out because I wouldn't steal, I wouldn't lie, I wouldn't cheat, I wouldn't do drugs. And now here I am today, and I'm afraid of karma. I don't know about you all, but I know it can hurt, right? It can hurt like a son of a bitch, because we don't always see the karma that we put out there, do we? We don't always see the bullshit that we do to people because we're so shrouded in our own little world. But unfortunately, right, karma is at play. That is what Judgment Day is about. That is what the end of days is about, 555. That is what sets me apart from you. That is what determines where you go. Okay. Granted, again, remember, karma and Judgment Day is not, oh, you messed up, you must not be here. You know, it's not like we can't make one mistake and we're done. I made a mistake, and I hope to God I still get to ascend, but I know how real it is, okay? It's not a joke, and it's not something to take lightly. It's not something to be afraid of. But it is definitely a karma change. Okay, we are going into karma cleansing. And you will reap what you sow, okay? So, but this is also for like the purge, alright? This is how like things start to just become cleansed. Okay, and that's what they're showing me. Let's see what else they have to say. There's a lot. I'm yawning because I was shifting in energies, and that's what they're saying is there's a lot of shifting energies at play. There is a lot of shifting energies going on right now. Alright, so I've never done this before. I'm like arguing with them in my head. I'm going to pull a challenge card, okay? What challenges we might be facing today for the collective whole, for anybody who watches my videos, because I know I wouldn't miss them. I know who I am, and I'm not going to miss that, what's being said and what's being done. No way in hell am I going to do that again. I did that before. I followed everybody else before. I let everybody else sway me from my own path, from believing in who I was, and that hurt me more than anything in this world, and I will never, ever, ever do that again. Ever will I dim my light for anybody else. Ever will I change my compass direction for anybody else in this world. And it may be difficult, but it's not. It's like, it's detriment if you do. Okay? Detriment if you do. The challenge, this is what's in my head as I'm pulling that card. The challenge, I hear the Bee Gees singing, you make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. Dancing, whoo, dancing, whoo. Dance the night away. Dancing, whoo. So what this is telling me is that the challenge is being in joy. The challenge right now is going to be remaining in joy. Okay. Yep. Okay, then this is our card right now for the challenge for the collective whole. Alright, we have the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot truly represents determination, willpower, drive, and success. Okay. Where is your determination? Where is your willpower? Where is your drive? And where are you headed in success? Just because it's going into a karma clearing phase does not mean we can't quickly clear that karma or recognize it and allow it to rise in hope and faith and love and joy. And remember, one of the most important parts of this message they want me to go back to is we are not just here to help ourselves. Out of the one lifetime, this would be the one where we need to be less selfish than ever before. Okay. So the crow is soaring through the stormy sky. right? There's so much storm going on and chaos around him. Yet, he's holding on to his dreams and his passion and his power. And with that determination, he holds the power of the world. Okay? It's a sign to go forward with confidence, knowing that your well-executed plan will be a success. Okay? Again, you got to summon your power to fly above the barriers and soar through the obstacles. Right? It's in you. We can do it. They may be challenging times, but it is in us to beat them. Okay? The crow who rides victoriously on the chariot has learned to harness his aggression, extracting only the positive energy required to finish the task. Do you understand? So we must hold strong. We must keep our vision, and we must be like the chariot. Nothing is going to sway me. No matter the storm, I am going to soar high. I am going to fly high. I am going to succeed. Maybe I fucked up once. Or maybe those around me fucked up and now I'm lonely. That's okay. I will not focus on the storm that is below me. I will be like the eagle and fly above the fray. I will be like the crow and fly with my power, my confidence, my mission, and nothing will cause me to sway. Just like I said in my journey, I will never dim my light for anybody else again. Ever. Ever. It only hurt me. Okay? So that is our challenge right now through these times, through this phase of the ascension, through this karmic cleanse, the message from Zeus. Zeus, for me, always comes through with water. Why? I don't know. I am part of the gods of time. I have a lot of differences in angels. Sandalphon comes to me as a seraphim angel. I'm the only one that I've ever met that he does that for, so just keep that in mind, okay? Poseidon is the god of water, but for me, it's always Zeus. He is one of my gods, okay, that always comes through. Poseidon, Zeus, Hermes. These are the gods that I work with. All of them, really, by the way. I have worked with pretty much all of them. Poseidon, Hermes, Zeus. There's just been so many now. I'm like, wow, I never thought about going back through and recognizing that, right? Sandalphon is beautiful. He loves to bring music. I'll never get over that, what he did for me and the songs he brought for me. He's beautiful. Anyways, I don't know why I got into that. You will just notice me talking a little differently about gods and masters and things that others do at times because they come through differently from me. And I will never be like a Kyle Gray and paint them to be chiseled, beautiful humanoids. Okay, gods and angels are not human, and they do not look like you and I. Not all of them. Okay. They will appear how we need them to from time to time. God will do that too. Okay, God appears in multiple beings and entities. I see him at his purest form. He doesn't need to appear fake for me, but he will appear in different forms because it's what people can accept, and so the angels do that as well. So some people see things differently. Okay, why that's coming up, I don't know. But right now we're going into the Great Karma Cleanse. It is part of the purge, and these planets that are around us, it's a big deal. They're aligned in order to help cleanse the karma. Which also brings me into Saturn. If you see on this painting up here, Saturn. This was a psychic painting of my visual. So somebody did a healing on me, and this was the visual they got of my future. And we didn't know what it all meant yet at that time. But I do now because I did all of this stuff. That was clearing Mount Shasta. I sat on Saturn and I raised Atlantis. Why is that significant? Saturn is about karma, my friends. If you look up what Saturn represents, it's about karma. Okay? And for some reason that's coming into play here, and I don't know why, but I sat on Saturn and I raised Atlantis with Hermes. So you see the god under there? It actually happened to be Hermes. And I didn't know this at the time. I didn't put this all together at the time it was happening. This happened later, and then I looked at this painting and I'm like, oh my god. Like I did all of this. It's so crazy. But Hermes, the god Hermes, was with me. He's a beautiful god, and he actually gave me a gift, his belt, when I did it. But I sat on Saturn and I raised Atlantis, and that's karma cleansing. So I told you guys before about Atlantis. I was very upset about Atlantis, and it kind of makes me feel how I feel now a little bit. just betrayed. Like, people are just so blind to the reality of things that are going on sometimes. In Atlantis, it was so corrupt and nobody would listen to me. I was there to ascend it. And I couldn't get people to listen to me. This is why when I woke up in this lifetime, I'm like, nobody's going to listen to me, take my gifts back. I freaked out. I tried to give my gifts back. I kept repeating nobody was going to listen to me. Atlantis was flooded because it was decided at that time that nobody was listening. Nobody was caring, right? Nobody was caring to let in God's light. Nobody was caring to undo the corruptedness. They all wanted to stay corrupt. And so it was decided to flood it, and I was devastated. When I rose Atlantis, I had to undo a contract of my own, because after that flooded, I tried to save these kids. I knew who I was. I thought I should have been able to save them. There should have been no reason I was dying. I was pissed. And I wrote a contract that Atlantis always stayed there. So I had to clear out Atlantis. I had to clear out that contract before I could raise Atlantis. This happened 2 years ago. It is coming into play now, this karma cleanse. Okay, I don't know why, but it does have to tie into that as well. So the karma from Atlantis and what happened to Atlantis is also coming into play. Holy shit, I did not expect that. What does that mean? I don't know. Do you remember everything that happened there? I don't, and I was there. But I do know I was pissed, and I know that I did not like people anymore. I was very, when I first had my awakening this time around, I didn't want it. I kept telling God, nobody's going to listen to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I remember expressing that several times through this journey. I've even had people close to me hurt me through this journey because people just don't respect it for what it was. And there's consequences, okay? There's consequences to that. There is. We cannot escape it, yet there's nothing to fear, right? What the consequences or the karma cleanse from Atlantis is, I don't know. I can't tell you all of it. All I can tell you is what's coming out right now, okay? But our challenge is, no matter what karma clearing is going on around us, no matter what storm is beneath our feet, we have the power, the audacity, the courage, the strength, the wisdom, and the know-how to fly above the fray, to hold steadfast in our convictions, right? So if your conviction is now to carry that torch of light, to fill your life streams and do things you've never done before, because we are literally in the end of times, my friends. It's the end of ways, not the end of days, but the end of ways. So why not go out with glory? Why not, in these challenging times and changing ways, and be like the chariot, determined, not willing to get caught up in the shitstorm of the collective whole and all of the drama that is about to unfold, knowing that what our actions and our choices affect those around us into the collective whole. So do not get caught up in the storm. The challenge right now, my friends, is to be like the chariot or that beautiful crow. I love crows. They mean so much to me in every way. They are magnificently bright. Such memory. They are spiritual gifts. Crows are. So can't you be that? That is our challenge right now. To get through these times, we must be like the chariot. Rise above that storm. Do not let the storm sway you. Do not pay attention to the storm, other than how to allow it to lift you above everything else, to empower you, to give you the gusto to do what you need to do. Okay? This was an important message from Zeus, Hermes coming into play. You guys, the gods, are with me. This is not a message from the angels. This is a message of the gods. This is a straight up message of the gods. That I know these are difficult. Changes may not be easy for all. But we must remember, we are not just here to help ourselves. It's not just about you. What would God do? Don't think about the Bible. The Bible will lead you astray. What is unconditional love? What would God do? Okay? Think about that. Be like the chariot and rise above. I'm not going to be, oh, everything's great, woo woo, foo foo. You guys, I will not tell you again. I mean, I can't tell you enough. I've almost died in this journey. I got a little bitter. I'm not going to lie. That people can't see the reality of who I am and what's been happening. I've gotten a little bitter. It's not about me. It's not about recognizing me. It takes me back to Atlantis, when nobody would listen and everything was flooded. And then there's the Bee Gees song again. So through these challenges, through this karma cleanse, through the truth, we must still find that feeling of dancing. You make me feel like dancing, wanna dance the night away. So where can we switch it into joy? Okay? These challenges are not going to be easy, but we must be like the chariot. Right? That storm. He's flying above the storm with determination, with gusto, and with joy. And he's not going to let anything deter him or get in his way. I only wish I was that way from day one, because nobody would have hurt me. Nobody would have guided me astray. But I was too worried about about the fact that nobody loved me. But you know what? To this day, the people who were supposed to still didn't. It didn't matter. So don't worry about others. Other than, are you hurting them or are you helping them? That's what you should worry about. Karma is on its way. That's that storm. But every one of you can be the chariot and help people, create beauty, create love, create joy. That is our challenge coming forward. Are you up for it? Are you up for the challenge? Because big changes are already here. Okay? And what the hell the karma is from Atlantis, I don't know. It's not mine. I can tell you that, because I'm the one who rose it. I'm the one who cleared my contract. I was angry at everybody on that planet at that time. So what that karma is, I don't know. But whatever karma needs to be cleared from that is also in play. Okay, this is karma of lifetimes. This might be ancestral karma that you've carried forward and continue to play in. Any kind of karma that we need to clear will be cleared. It can create challenges. Is it meant for you to judge yourself or others? No, do not do that. God does not judge. Judgment comes from darkness, from falsehoods, from the negative aspect of the shadow self. I've told you guys, shadow is in play. The purge, the purge, the purge, the purge. For those who listen to me are ahead of the game and know what to do. Others that are in judgment, it's going to bite you. Okay? Because I know what I've gone through. I know this is very real. And I know big changes are upon you. The earth is no longer the same. And again, Atlantis is coming into play. Oh, recently too, there was some land that came out of the ocean. So they had like a drought somewhere, and some more land is popping up out of the water. 24, 22. So it's not about fear, this is empowerment. What can we do? Be like the chariot. Be like the chariot and the freaking Bee Gees. I don't like the Bee Gees. But god dang, that song is in my head so loud. It's like on full blast. You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. Alright guys, this is a very, very important message from the gods. Again, please do not shoot the messenger. I would ask you to stick around, give me some love, like and subscribe, but you know, don't know what else to say. Till next time.